Okay, welcome everyone. This is the 2022 holiday festive version of Link to the Past Randomizer. It's a new edition. The devs say there's some new stuff. All I know about it specifically is what was mentioned on the description page, which I have in the description below the video. Basically, Santa's crashed and Link has to deliver some presents, apparently. Let's just call him Elf. And here we go. I am using the basic preset, which gives you the standard start here from Link's house. It starts you with a sword, so I won't have to go hunting for that. I should have somewhat nicer item placements as far as getting useful stuff before going into dungeons, but other than that, no idea what to expect. We have a Christmas tree, we have a menorah, we got a shield in the first chest. I think you can pick this up. Yeah. Anyway, let's get started. There's Santa. This doesn't look good. Roller coaster. Okay then. A gift launcher. Okay. That's new and different. And apparently Santa's sleigh is pulled by reindeer cuckoos. We have the music from the Charlie Brown Christmas special. The currency seems to have changed. Obviously there is snow everywhere. You see there are presents instead of crystals. We have a 6 crystal present in the Tower of Hera, a normal one in Eastern Palace, and the green pendant in the Desert Palace. Start off with a sword, so... although it does look like the world is in the open state despite starting from Link's house, so let's just do beginning of South Shore anyway. I don't have any bombs, so I can't really do the mini Moldorn cave. That was nice. One of these I think you can pull on. Let's see if I can get bombs to drop from any of those soldiers. We have ice instead of water. That will change some of the logic requirements. Okay, looks like they're in the good stuff pack. So eventually there'll be a prize pack of 8 bombs. I could have sworn you could pull on one of these for a prize, though. Maybe it's only in the Dark World. Yeah, let's try for some bombs again. Nope, no drop there. Is that a festive grenade? Yeah, I think that's the bomb slot. Do the waterfalls? Yeah, do the whirlpools still work? Yes. Okay, so that's good to know. The ice water does prevent you from doing the one hula hand setup. Not that I'm likely to need that, but... it's a present. It sounded like a heart, so probably it's a heart replacement. Yeah. I have what I think is a bomb. That's enough to get into the cave, and then the sword will kill the mini Moldorms. So... oh, this is already drained. And it looks like the stuff out in the open has been replaced by presents, so you can't tell what it is by looking. Wait, I don't need to drain the water. Muscle memory. That's just some money. I think that was 5 rupees. And the normal grass has been replaced with snow, which you don't move as well in. I think there was a previous Christmas special where you got some kind of item that let you move normally in the snow, like a second set of boots, I think. Let's see if that comes up this year. Okay, that was not what I expected. Wait, do I have infinite? Okay, looks like bomb is replaced with a explosive present launcher, which seems to have unlimited shots. So that's interesting. NPC has become a Grinch. Piece apart. Duck. Hookshot. Flute. Candy cane. I have no idea what the duck was, but we do have Cadence and Mario, ridiculously early, as well as the flute and the hookshot. I'm not sure if that's a Festive Randomizer thing or if I just got really lucky. Yeah, this seems to be unlimited shots. Which is kind of silly. Okay, I can move normally along the cliff there. Actually, I should save and quit, go to Sanctuary, activate Flute, and then if I want to do Ice Rod Cave. It's quicker to get to from there. Okay. Okay then. We have little text, but nothing intrusive. Normally, the randomizer will remove most NPC text to let you get to the playing. Anyway, let's head over to Lost Woods. Stun prize is 1 rupee. So that's standard. Is this even randomized? Anyway. Parts from... that should be the tier 1 tree pool, I think. Maybe not. I forget whether it saves across save and quit. Okay, that's just standard rupees. And it's not worth chasing it trying to get the big prize. Alright, you can't see what things are because they show up as presents, so you can't tell by looking whether Aghanim will be required. On the other hand, I'm not entirely sure what the goal condition is to begin with. I think it was listed as beating Ganon. But with the whole present thing, there's no telling what might happen. Over here, we have an unidentified gift. Heart container. A little extra health couldn't hurt. Looks like tier 1 probably is green rupees, which show up as gold coins now. See, I think that's the snow boots, which I think means I can now travel normally on snow. The Grinch is glad that Santa fell. Or maybe it lets you walk normally on ice. So I definitely can't dash. You can see up in the corner I'm pressing A and nothing's happening. Alright, on to Kakariko. Where no, I don't need to be buy bombs because I have this thing. I'm going to keep forgetting about that. But it's also going to come in handy. Just be like, boom. Armor. Yeah, I did pick the randomized sprite like I normally do, but it looks as though it might be fixed to whatever version of Link this is. Or, no, I think this is hat color Link. So your clothes will be the same color as your hat, regardless of your armor, with this particular sprite. It was hard to tell with the green mail, but your hat and shirt are a slightly different tone of green. Whereas for blue mail, it's kind of obvious. The hat's more of a cream. Okay, and explosions do not hurt you. But that also means that bomb jumps are not an option. Because with no explosion knockback, you can't blow yourself across gaps. There's 50, there's a bottle. Half magic. Very nice. And I am playing on the beginner beginner preset, which may mean the game is more generous with good stuff early. That was a waste. Okay then. Chickens with Santa hats. There's the Book of Medora, so we have access to the desert. But may not be able to do much in there depending on where the keys are. Yep. No gloves, so you can't finish it. And without the Pegasus boots, you can't get whatever is on the torch. Anyway, the bottle means this is open. There's the magical cape, which along with half magic means plenty of invulnerability availability. There's a bee in a bottle. Yeah, that's what's wrong with the HUD. There's no bombs listed there. So yeah, looks like infinite present grenades. Okay, that's, yeah. Again, you can't tell what things are in advance. So might as well just do race game right now. Oh, I forgot to activate flute. Don't normally get it this early. Curious what they say. The text here has been replaced. Or not. I think that's pretty much what they normally say. And if not, it's close. This is a bit slower than usual with the snowy grass. But still plenty of time. It's an arrow. Okay, it's not pre-activated. I got the mushrooms somewhere, I didn't notice that. Maybe that's what the duck was? Anyway, let's go activate that flute and do some more exploring. Yeah, with the flute and hookshot, I can go up the mountain and across the broken bridge and do the East Death Mountain, which is a bunch of checks there. But I think first I'll check out Ice Rod Cave like I was going to. Then to go to the desert, check Ajina's Cave. And get whatever's on the ledge. That thing seems to have a festive hat. Yep, Octoroks with Santa hats. Do the crabs have Santa hats? Green ones. Yeah, I think those presents are hearts. Okay, heart piece. Actually, let's do water checks. Yeah, those are ice boots. Right, because the lake is frozen over, I do not need the flippers. Just come over here. It would be nice to have the Pegasus boots for that. Of course, I can't see what's on the island because it's in a present wrapping. Maybe I'll remember that eventually. Anyway, this is much easier to get to when you can walk on the ice. And a heart piece. I guess it's another container, so it's not useless. Five hearts blue mail is decent to be at. A little more couldn't hurt. Right, I'll check Waterfall Cave. Can't do Zora. Not enough money. Yeah, that's kind of obvious. Okay, and that still works even with the pond apparently frozen. But it's just a bee. Alright, to desert. And even the desert is snowed over. Although it's not snow that slows you down, so that's nice. Let's go into the dungeon and see what we can get to. Check the desert ledge. Okay, standard dungeon music. That didn't look like it healed me. That works. Wasn't sure if bombs worked on this. Yeah, present makes a heart noise, but I'm not getting healed. Okay, so there's the key. So I can do east side. Again, I won't be able to finish the dungeon unless the gloves are here. Popos have a hat on each of their tentacles. Okay, so the heart is a heart, but the presents are not. Maybe they're magic? Yeah, it doesn't look like that actually gave me anything. Okay. I guess some treasures are just gifts that are just kind of there. Not really sure. Right, and presumably this will appear as, yeah, a wrapped present. No big keys, so I can't get the big chest. But I can go down and get whatever is on the ledge. As usual, it would be nice to have the bake assist boots, but they haven't turned up yet. Art piece. There. Yeah, present grenade abuse. The jazz hands guys. Oh, he's got a yellow Santa hat. It is cold out. Okay, so that's just money. Yeah, I can't beat any dungeon at this point. I would need the bow for Eastern and the hammer or the mirror to get to Hera. But yeah, let's check up the mountain. I could also turn in the mushroom, and of course there's escape. I can go fetch the old man also, although you're not really supposed to in the dark. This is out of logic. Oops. I want to go to the left as soon as I can. I'll kind of go down the wall, around that pit. No? In case it's not obvious, I haven't really practiced this. Okay, so down here. No. Okay, I don't actually know my way around that well enough. The funny thing is, I think I could do it from the other side. Although there is a bit of an oddity here, this guy will always show up in his cave even before you rescue him, because the game does not expect you to get here before going through the route up the mountain through that cave. So they just never put a condition on it. He's just there. And as in the base game, talking to him will heal you. And everybody hates the flying cabbages. Cannot see what is on there because it's in a wrapped present. Cannot see what is in here because it's in a wrapped present. We'll just go in and get it. There's our gloves. Okay. Looks like the hint tiles have been replaced with simplified and customized versions of the regular hints. As I believe in the base game that tells you to use the mirror to get up Spectacle Rock, or at least gives you a clue to doing that. Whereas in this, it gives you the clue that you can also use the hookshot and hammer to go the long way around. Dead rocks have Santa hats. Yeah, normally these have a chance to have bombs under them, or 4 of them do anyway. So possibly the bomb drops have just been removed. Actually, maybe that's what those presents that keep dropping are. Anyway. On to Paradox Cave, that's another 7 checks. Then I can do Spiral, and if there's nothing there, head somewhere else. And of course you can't bomb jump across that without bomb jumps. Money and arrows. Here's our mirror. And Titan's Mitts. So that opens up a lot of stuff. No Moon Pearl. Can still do Super Bunny Cave. It is, of course, out of logic. That's pretty satisfying. Actually, no, I don't. Can you do Super Bunny Cave? I think you can. I'll give it a try. Yeah, because normally you would need to... Normally you'd muck around with the blocks to get up faster, but I think if I go up the intended way, then it will work out. Is that Festive lava? So what you're supposed to do, what the game intends you to do, is to come up the stairs here, dodge around this, fall in the hole to get between here. Because of falling in a hole, we're in Super Bunny state and can push the block to come up here and fall in this hole, which lets you get up here. Yeah, normally what players will do is use the hookshot trick or mirror block erase to kind of sneak through those blocks where you're not supposed to be able to. But yeah, because of falling in that hole, we are in a Super Bunny state, which lets us do some things like opening chests. And of course, yeah, you can't see the sword, but you can swing it. I don't know if it actually does damage, but yeah. It's kind of weird. However, we are no longer in Super Bunny state after leaving. Just check what the Turtle Rock opening medallion is. Bombos this time. And just hop back to the light world. Right, there's a gift there. Actually, I think I can get across to Hera through the Dark World, which, again, out of logic, but... Or is it? I think it's probably out of logic, but you can get to the Dark World. You can get up the mountain and across to the west as a bunny. So it's possible the logic takes that into account? Okay, those are on hearts. Yeah, I'm going to go up and try that. Did already get a Master Sword out of going out of logic. Yep, right. This is the wrong cave. But go down here. Okay, I have Master Sword and Cape, but not Lamp, so Aghanim is not logic. So, yeah, the only reason I would need him is if Moon Pearl is on, yeah, the pyramid. Because otherwise, I already have the Titan's Mitts, so I have Dark World access. I just need to get past these without dying. Not a problem. And at this point, we're past the hammer barrier and can keep going. Can also check the ether tablet because of book. Oh, wait, I could get here anyway because of mirror. There. Speaking of which, yeah, as soon as you have Mountain Access and Mirror, Hera is in logic. The whole going through the Dark World on the north side is not even a factor. There's 300 rupees. I could do Zora now. And I think I probably will after Hera. But I cannot Hera pot because bombs are not a thing, and don't have the Pegasus boots to do that setup. That was odd. Okay, that was map. So still looking for 2 items. Yeah. That's a pretty accurate description of Moldorm. There's the big key, so I don't need to go in the basement, which is good because I do not have a fire source and cannot light the lamps. It's not quite what I was going for, but it worked. This would normally be bomb here. Yeah, the one that would normally be a bomb has nothing. Oh yes, bomb stun these. I had forgotten about that because it's not generally something you care about. I could hook shot to that, but I wouldn't be able to get back. I'm kind of liking the simplified versions of the hints. Of course, normally that would say it's in the tower, but it's not in the tower. At least probably not. Yeah, there's the key. And I found all the dungeon items, so that means there's something in the basement. Which, unless there's a fire source up here, I cannot get yet. So I'll try to remember that for later, just in case. And the present launcher will not help with Moldorm because only a sword and hammer can hurt it. With Master Sword, you definitely want to use spins. You get 3 spins, easy kill. No Moldorm fall. There's Tempered. And a Frosty Reindeer. Apparently that's our crystal. Yep, Crystal 5 is a Frosty Reindeer. Yep, let's go check Zora. Again, normally you would need flippers to do this, or at least be able to fake flipper. But with the lake frozen over, we can just walk it. Pressing grenades. This is different. The Zoras have been replaced with Pengators that seem to have some sort of hat, I think. Can't quite tell what that is. Maybe a bandana? Anyway, Pengators can be one-shotted by bombs, as well as the hookshot. Is that day-to-day? It looks like we have a cameo from Kirby. That looked a little weird, but it worked out. Okay, and you cannot fluid out of here because although it seems like it should be an overworld area, it is technically on a separate map. But as soon as you leave the area, you can just do this, and I'll head to the castle. To escape. More than enough firepower for that now. Still looking for a bow for Eastern or fire source for desert. And of course the Moon Pearl for Dark World access. Yeah, presents have got to be bombs. Which makes them useless. Wrong about what? He did say something at the beginning of the game, didn't he? I forget what already. I'll check later. Of course, Moon Pearl might be on Mushroom. I'd prefer not to do that so I can fake powder Magic Bat, but if I don't turn up a Moon Pearl fairly soon, I might have to. We'll see. Anyway, here's our familiar Hyrule Castle, but with more explosives. You would not normally use bombs through here, although you might downstairs if that's the only weapon you have. It is possible to do the entire escape with just bombs and no other weapon. And the game may even expect you to in a standard start, depending. Because if you don't start with a sword, your uncle is guaranteed in standard open to give you some kind of weapon so that you can get through here. However, that weapon could be 10 bombs. Which would mean you have to clear all this out with bombs. It is entirely doable. There are strategies to make it fairly easy, even if you know what you're doing. I have never attempted these strategies and would prefer not to have to, but you can make it work. Anyway, continue through here to the boomerang chest. There's the Moon Pearl. So I will save that mushroom for fake powder unless the actual powder turns up. Head down to the basement, finish out Zelda Cell, mirror out, go through the back of Escape. And that pretty much means I probably won't need to beat Aghanim. There's always the possibility that there is something on Lumberjack Ledge. There's also the possibility of Hammer not turning up, but that probably won't be a problem because I can just walk across the lake if I need to get to Eastern Dark World. Oop, there's Quake. The only other thing that could be an issue is if Hammer is in Pyramid Fairy, for instance. It's technically possible, but more difficult to do that. But no, because if you walk across the lake, then you can just take the bomb across the lake with you. So, not an issue. So yeah, unless there is something on Lumberjack Ledge or the game just requires beating all the bosses, which I doubt, then I should not need to beat Aghanim. Okay, there's that room. This will be full of snakes, but just blow them out of the way. Here's the stairs. too high. So I want to get... There's the wall. Chest is around here somewhere. Problem is, I'm not sure exactly where. Oh, there it is. 10 arrows. And I don't have a key to continue, but I can get there through the graveyard. Which means the key will be back there. Oop, that almost knocked me out of the bird. Just go across from here. Yeah, sometimes I forget there's no real convenient flute spot for Northern Hyrule. It feels like there should be one at the Sanctuary, but there's not. You can't get that without the boots. Alright, falling back into the back of Escape. Where I'll find out what the ball... Yeah, Rat Prize Pack is arrows. Which means anything that normally drops lots of rupees will be arrows, which I already know from the Octoroks, come to think of it. Okay, so not much here. But I do have Dark World access now. So let's check that out next. Minor shortcut there. Okay. I've not checked out the Eastern Palace area yet, but I think I'll wait for a bow. For now, let's head into Dark World. Which is quite easy to do because you just pick this up and there you go. Do a back check. Okay, pendants in Thieves Town and Mire, and the other red crystal is of course in Turtle Rock. So that rules out a quick Pyramid Fairy. Alright, let's start with this way, try and get some stuff out of Skull Woods. And also check what's on Bumper Ledge, because I do have the cape. Grenade. That is pretty fun. Bit laggy, though. Anyway, I can use Samaria for this. There's one item out of Skull Woods. And there will be one more somewhere that is not a dungeon item. Normally the only non-dungeon items in Skull Woods are the Fire Rod and the Heart Container on the boss itself. Right. So come in here, go to the left, circle around. Okay, looks like there's a bit of space between you and where the present spawns, so keep that in mind. There's the big key, and of course you cannot bomb jump without proper bombs. Alright, so do the big chest the way you're supposed to. And it might be the other item, or it might just be another key. Or the compass. Pull on this, the wall explodes. Toss some presents out to take care of the mold arms. It's the compass. So the other item is in the back somewhere, and right. I should have remembered that. Because I fell in from there, warping out just takes you there. You can also go around the pits here without needing to change them. But there's a statue there you can hookshot to, so no problem. I could also save and quit, but then I'd restart in the light world and have to go back to the dark world access all over again, and yeah. Alright, time to see what's on Bumper Ledge. I will need to actually go collect it because of the whole present gimmick. Ah, Festive Moblins. Yep, and there's a little glitchy thing here down below the present. I noticed that earlier with Zora. Apparently it's just a side effect of the present sprite. Anyway, the mention of not needing hookshot is because you can go across here instead of hookshotting to these pots. The game logic, or the randomizer logic does take that into account, but I believe when you're on the beginner item placement, which I am, it will not expect you to do that without hookshot. There are a few places where it makes little changes to the logic so you're not expected to do trickier things. Yeah, looks like enemies that would normally drop parts are on a bomb prize pack, which is useless. Anyway, come over to Graveyard Ledge. Might as well keep going and get catfish. Okay, bombs here are priests with rupees. Okay, that's vanilla. Couldn't think of it. How many rupees? 269, 289. So those are 20s. Rather nice if you want to farm up some money. Oh, right. Was not far enough out of the doorway. That's why people normally put their portal a bit to the side. And I just noticed we have the same music in the light and dark worlds. Alright, these are easily destroyed by a bomb. Catfish is pretty out of the way, but I'm not going to have a better time to do it than this, so might as well get it over with in case it's something important. Would like to have the boots, but I'm not sure how much that would help with the snow. So I'm pretty sure with the snow you'll kind of go... Okay. Was worried for a minute there because no splash, but that's just the way this is. Okay, only money. 5 rupees. Just circle around the world. Stop by Hype Cave. Come to think of it, do you still need flippers for Swamp, or is that iced over too? I would guess they wouldn't mess with the logic that much, but you never know. And we'll check what's on the pyramid while we're here. Obviously can't do pyramid yet, and pyramid fairy yet, and won't be able to anytime soon with the other crystal being in Turtle Rock. Unless Bomb Shop is having a Christmas special. I suppose it's possible, but I doubt it. Okay, piece of heart. We're up to 7. And 7 hearts blue mail should be enough to handle most of what the game would throw at me. Alright, no hammers, so I can't go that way. Great. I suppose I might as well check on Sahasrara. And at least open pod. Can't finish it without the bow. Of course, the bow could be in there. Yep, I knew that already. Money. Heart container. There's red mail. And of course, your hat with red mail is kind of a purplish blue, so with hat color link. Your tunic is also a purplish blue. Yeah. There are better places to put this portal. Yeah, normally that's a little more visible. But with the palette swap, the path is not as visible as it normally would be. Kiki has a Santa hat. But unlike Santa, he takes from you. Alright, this is where we find out if we can continue into the dungeon. If this is a key, we can go deeper. If it is not a key, then bow is required. And it is not a key. Do I want to check Eastern? Not really. Oh, those are cute. Yeah, there's so much else I could be checking that it just doesn't seem worth it to go into Eastern without a bow to finish it. For starters, there's all a village of outcasts in Thieves Town. There's Smith's Chain, there's Hype Cave. You can do Mire Shed. Might even be able to do Mire, depending on what the medallion is for entrance. Oh, right. Talk first, then play. There's the magic powder. So I don't need to worry about doing fake powder. Would rather not go into Thieves Town without the hammer, because you need the hammer to get to the big chest. Although it is entirely possible that the key is locked in there and you can't get to it anyway. Well, you can if you use the keys in the particular order, but point is, it could be entirely optional. Okay, nothing of value. Let's do dig game and then start with the Smith's chain. Probably not the best way to go through that, but yeah, whatever. Is your earmuffs? It's a lot of digs today. And heart container. Okay, that's not too bad. Now I can go back up to the smith, take him to his partner in the light world, grab purple chests, and do a little bit of South Dark World tour. Does he have some kind of a festive scarf? I think so. You can't do hammer pegs without hammer. And now he's a festive dwarf with a festive Santa hat. And has changed color. Yeah, let's do a magic bet while I'm here. I will need to abandon that portal because I don't have the hammer to get back to it. But, with the flute, not that big a deal. And the Dark World access right there in Kakariko. I do still have South Dark World to do. Right, the tufts of grass are a different tile, so they're not snow. Okay, that's just money. Okay, let's check my area. It's at least 3 checks here, and I might be able to get into the dungeon depending. That is Quake, so I can go in. No, check the outside first. Not much there. There is still Checkerboard Cave, though. And, yeah, still no light source, or fire source, so I can't finish Desert. There's our bow. Get our mirror blocker ace switch. Yeah, I'm going to go back and finish South Dark World, and then I think go to Pod and Eastern. Although Light Source would be nice for those. It is technically required for them to be in Logic. Yeah, I don't have... Yeah, don't have Bombus either, so I can't do Ice Palace. We might as well check the front of these down. Those have... Zazaks, I think they're called. They have earmuffs. There's Compass. Big Key. That was kind of silly. Okay. Bunny Sprite is probably just a bunny. Yep, with the hat color tunic. It's more of a yellowish green than the normal tunic. There's the key. So that does put Big Chest in play. Yeah, I think I'll come back when I have the hammer. Okay, did key game already, so we got Cave 45, we got Stumpy, we've got Pipe Cave, we got Bombo's Tablet. And I guess I could check to see whether I can do Swamp, but you probably need the flippers for that still. Some more money? I've already done everything you need money for, but I could always buy some upgrades. Or potions. Just arrows. I don't have the shovel, do I? No. Yeah, I will check in at Bomb Shop just in case they let you buy the big bomb early, but probably not. But it's already here. So apparently they do let you buy it early. Can I get it where it needs to go, though? So I think if you jump off, it doesn't come with you. Yes, that's correct. Alright, I'll try the bomb dupe trick. Ah, it worked. Basically, if you change screens, either by changing screens normally or mirroring to the light world, as the bomb's exploding, it cancels the explosion and the bomb comes with you. So yeah, this is out of logic without the hammer. but who cares? Apparently, there are a few other ways to do the bomb duplication trick, including flute. But the flute method is completely pointless because you can flute with the bomb anyway, so if you have the flute and can travel with it, just do that. Anyway, let's see what's in here. And also see if there's something better with the bottles. Let the bees have a little fun. And this is... Blue potion. Very nice. Ah, there's that shovel. Get another one. Might as well go check what the shovel is before continuing. And I did want to do Hype Cave also. But I kind of locked myself out of that. Alright. Anyway, I will do shovel, like I was saying. Santa sleigh is a bit in the way. Yes, if you have quick stop on, which you probably do if you're using Randomizer, you can press L and R at the same time to toggle between items in the same slot. Okay, piece of heart. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and check in pod. Well, no, I'll clear Eastern and then check pod. But I'm coming back here because I want to use that portal to go back into the Dark World and get there from pod so I can use the mirror portal to get back to pod without having to go all the way through this mess again. I'm hoping a light source will turn up in Eastern. It's not required, but it would be nice. Well, logically it is required, but functionally, you can get around in dark rooms without too much trouble. As long as you pretty much know your way around. A dark maze in pod could be an issue, though. But the dark rooms in Eastern are kind of a joke. Or at least the one is. The other one, less so. Because you do need to find and kill a specific enemy. Okay, layout is not changed. I wasn't expecting it to be. That's more of a Halloween or April Fool's kind of thing. Compass. I don't actually need the money. I don't know why I bothered. Heck, with Pyramid Fairy, I don't even need to buy potions, even if I want more. Anyway. Hookshot gives a bit of a shortcut here. Because you can skip the room to the north. And there's Big Key. But there's a good chance that there is something in the Big Key chest, because I already have found some dungeon items. Kerbluey. Yeah, that's all the dungeon items, so there's definitely something in the big chest. Or big key chest. There's also something in the big chest. And the skeleton heads with Santa hats. 12 hearts, red mail, tempered sword, this is not an issue. Except I somehow managed to walk right by the 4-plate. Oh, there's the key. There's the door. And yeah, that dark room is easy. The other one can be tricky, but again, 12 hearts, red mail. Honey. Grab some health here anyway. And you cannot use the mirror block erase trick in dungeons because the mirror will actually take you back to the entrance. Like it's supposed to. Okay, where's the pot? Come on. Shouldn't it just be right here? Is there an extra obstacle here I'm just forgetting about? Okay, there we go. That was more trouble than it should have been. Anyway, the rest of this will be easy enough. We'll need the bow to take care of the red Igors. For the skeletons, I think the bombs are preferable. There's a fairy. Yeah. Messed that up slightly. Not that big a deal. And on to our most nights, probably. Although they're giant evil Christmas trees. Let's see, I think it went something like that. I think you're supposed to shoot the second one, too. I sort of got the quick kill. Not exactly. And another reindeer thing. Crystal reindeer. So that's 2 of 7. And I guess I'll try pod. Again, it's not going to be fun without the light source, but it is doable. If I wanted to stay in logic, I will be frantically looking for a lamp or ice rod at this point. Get some arrows back. And up here. Of course, if there isn't a key in one of these, I'll be stuck again, but there pretty much has to be. And they're both keys. So we can proceed. Let's come over here. Another key. Yeah, the beetles look a little different. I think there's like a white fur trim on their bottom of their hats. I cannot kill these without the hammer, which means I can't get to the boss without the hammer. So that means the nastier dark rooms are not a concern yet. There's a key. There's the big key. So I do have Dark Maze, but not the basement that goes to the boss. Grab this first. Money. And I think mirror out after doing Dark Maze. Or trying to, anyway. I've never learned how to hammer jump, but without bomb jumps you can't do that anyway, so not a concern. And now, see if I can remember how to get through here. No, that's not it. Oh, yes it is it. I just wasn't lined up quite right. Okay, yeah, I do not remember the layout of this. So I'll come back when I have a light. Let's see, I can't get into ice without a light source. I can do mire, or at least started. Again, that has a dark basement that would be messy. Wait, I never did Hype Cave. Let's do that first. Yeah, decent assortment of stuff, but a lot lacking also. and I can do Dark Death Mountain, including Hookshot Cave. Sometimes I forget what you can and can't hookshot to. Yep, the tree you can, but I just missed it. That you can't. Okay, on to Hype Cave. And then Bombos. Oh, Bombos tablet, anyway. Bombos itself is probably not there. That guy looks a bit different. I think he's wearing winter clothes. Oh, there's Bombos. And the boots, very nice. Definitely should have come here sooner. And that also means I have everything I need to... Well, not quite. I don't have the hammer, so I can't beat Ice Palace. Keep forgetting that's a requirement. But you need the hammer to get to the one key in chest on the right side, and you need... Yeah, you need to get through the moles before the boss with the hammer. Okay, this is frozen over. Interesting. So I think that means I can do Swamp. Heck, the flippers might not even exist. Probably the ice boots are the flippers. That would make sense. And they're in the same spot, I'm pretty sure. And there's the hammer. Yeah, you also need the hammer to do Swamp. Unless that's changed. Which I think it has to be. Alright, the key. Yeah, because you can't get to that room to the north. This is already flooded, so you don't need to flood it. That seems like it has to be an excess key. Won't need to do Diver Down, although I was practicing that yesterday and I think I can pull it off. But not when there's no water. Penguins everywhere. Yeah, this is neat. Still want to come up here and flip the switch. But you can't drain the water, or fill the water, as the lever isn't even there. That's interesting. Normally that's a heart, but normally the key is in what's frozen over now, so yeah. Yeah, I should have expected that. There are some stupid hookshot tricks you can do with those, but they're largely pointless. The blocks, that is. Yeah, that goes much faster when it's just stuff you can walk on normally. Wait. This reversed. Yeah, and even if you drop down, you're on the wrong side of those, so I need to go back and flip that switch again. Yeah, I should have realized when this was down. Okay. It did say check your assumptions, and it doesn't mean just the water. Wait. That's interesting. Normally hookshot one-shots the penguins. I guess they really want you to use the present blaster. Not that it isn't fun, but it's kind of weird that they changed the damage from the hookshot. Anyway. Also, I do have boots. I should remember that and use them more often. Vanilla Big Key. Not that you need it to clear the dungeon with the hookshot already in hand. But it does let you open the big chest, which might have something. Yeah, there's still a map somewhere, so that could be that, and it could be useless, but there are also a number of other chests. So there is a good chance that there's something here. Just money, though. But if things are frozen over, I should be able to just go down here. Yep. No water to drain because there's no water. Yep, sandcart. Yeah, and normally you would diver down to get there without draining the water if you were using diver down. And now they're taking one shot. What happened? These actually different enemies? No idea. Were they a different color? So I don't actually need that. Those are weirdly stuck. Anyway, time to beat up Argus. See, there is a trick you can do with okay, that was kind of it, but something to do with the boots and starting a dash, and it keeps you from losing the sword charge. But I'm not exactly sure how to pull it off, and I can't do it reliably. Anyway. Yeah, no rods, so I can't do the rod trick to kill it faster. Only 2 spin attacks anyway. No big deal. Okay, so no progression on the boss, but that hammer will come in handy. And this is reindeer missing its antlers. No, there they are. Probably just an interaction with the ice. Okay, with Bombos and the hammer, I can clear out Ice Palace. Check this while we're here. That bird will burn to death. And just money. Boots not as effective in the snow, but it's still faster than walking. And of course, being able to dash across the lake is nice. Let's go ahead and see if I can get an arrow upgrade. Okay, that's still here, but it doesn't seem to have any purpose. Because you don't have bombs as such, and the grenades are unlimited anyway. Weird, but okay. Okay, so here, the thing will probably tell you you need fire rod or bomb post. Yep. The bottom one should drop the key. And then we can ice break this dungeon. Unless that's changed. Which is doubtful. Ice is frozen already, there's no reason for it to be different because it's winter. Oh, and the ice isn't slippery because of the ice boots. Nice. That will help. Probably don't need to flip this because I have the Samaria. I can just weigh down the thing in the basement anyway. But I'm used to doing it, so... Alright. Time to ice break, so... Go in here... Tiny bit to the left. That looks good. And there we are. There's our silvers, so yeah. Go all the way through the doorway, one pixel to the left, hold down and right, and get stuck on there. Drop a block without moving, one pixel to the left again, and then just press down. And for some reason, it shoves you through the wall. Just money. Still, a check is a check. There's the big key. This room is ridiculously easy without being slipping around. Is that too soon? Yes. It's a bit of waste. And you can just hookshot through the blocks, but with the present grenade, it's easy to do that. Okay, that's all dungeon items except maybe a key. Yeah, I can't remember if there's another thing or not, so I will go check iced tea. That was kind of satisfying. I don't think there's normally a key there. Again, this room much easier with traction. Okay, that is just a key. I probably should be counting items, but that's not something I'm accustomed to doing. Could use some area, but it's just as easy to use the block when it's there. And you can kill the ones underneath the block with grenades. They are technically still active, they're just in a special state where you can't interact with them directly and they can't move around. Okay, bombos will be needed. Obviously, if you don't have the fire rod, you can't use the fire rod to burn through the shell. I got the timing right for once. And there we go. Could have been a cleaner fight, but 15 hearts red mail, not an issue. Still looking for a light source, though. Have ice rod, which is good, but still no fire rod. And no lamp. Let's get some more arrows. Just for the heck of it. And did not mean to do that, but okay. It's not like I need the money. Alright, Dark Death Mountain. Actually, let's go from the top because I already did Super Bunny Cave. And this way I can open up Turtle Rock at least, even if I can't clear it without the fire rod. No. Mirror first, then hammer. And I did remember to grab that. Good. And at this point, I'm wondering if you still fight Ganon at the end, or if something has changed there. And there's a present on the floating island that I can't tell what it is. So I will be getting that. There. Yeah, we'll be checking Hookshot Cave first because it's silly to go in Turtle Rock without checking everything nearby when you don't have everything you need to clear it. But yeah, already did Super Bunny Cave. So that just leaves this. Some money. I think that's the only 100 in the game. There's the fire rod. Like I said, you always want to check this first. Eh. Am I going to the side too soon? Yes. That's on me. I think one of those has fairies, which I don't really need at the moment. Okay, just money. In a normal seed, I would have been able to see that and not bother picking it up, but this is not normal. Anyway, I have everything I need now to clear Tar Rock. I think I might have everything to clear everything. Technically, you need the lamp for several things. But functionally, you can get by without it. I'll still keep looking for it, though. I prefer not to do dark rooms in the dark. And who knows, there might be a surprise at the end. Let's try to cape dash this. There we go. There's big key and compass. And it is apparently slightly faster to do this. Also notice our cane of Samaria looks like a candy cane. Although the shape is slightly off. I do need that key to continue. Be careful of those skulls because they hurt quite a bit. Pokey with a double Santa hat. Right, you should not be able to kill chain chomps, but the bombs will, well, if they don't run into a chain chomp, the bombs will take the switches. Okay. That could have been painful on lesser armor, but with red mail, it's really not an issue. Especially since I intend to turn some anti-fairies into fairies up ahead. It's a good way to get them out of the way. There. 4 for 1. And you can open doors as a bunny. Okay, so key for a key. I could have saved that, but no way of knowing. Yeah, technically I think I'm in go mode. Don't need the boomerang, don't need the other medallion. Yeah. What was over bottles? I'm blanking on it right now. Don't need the other cane. Okay, bomb's not that good on these. And again, I think I technically have everything I need to beat the seed. I just want that lamp. So I'm going to keep checking around for it. Oh, 16 hearts. That is more than enough health. $17. Yeah, cannot swap items while in the cave thing. Pipe. Okay. I'm not wording good right now. Alright, this is one of those dark rooms. I think you go like this. Nope, I took a wrong turn somewhere. There it is. And from here, you just hold left. Not the most fun, but not too bad, unless it's Randomizer. Ah, there is a second 100. Okay, a little lower. If you're at just the right height, you will dash around the railing there. And I might as well take this, just in case. Yeah, you need to stop dashing before you hit the wall, though. Not that quick. Not quite that soon. Not sure why I'm having so much trouble now. The first three I had no problem with. There. But nothing here except money. I do have potions if I need them. Also, I can do this. Is it just me, or was the present explosion hurting the anti-fairy? It seemed to be. Can you actually kill them? Oh well. I can always powder it if I can get the timing right. Anyway, up to full health, there will be a full magic refill down here, so Trinex should be no problem. And he doesn't even look any different. Okay, that could have been cleaner, but good enough. That's too soon. Okay. Temperate Sword, 17 hearts, red mail, half magic, not an issue. And there's a boomerang. Let's go to Thieves Town and Skullwoods. And hope I'm not inside that rock. Because with a hammer I can completely clear Thieves Town, and with the Fire Rod I can finish Skullwoods. And also check what's on pedestal while I'm there. I don't have any of the pendants yet. Actually, was Thieves Town a pendant? So I might just do Skullwoods then. So I probably don't need to beat all dungeons, just the crystals. Yeah, Thieves and Mire were pendants. Or, yeah. Pendants. Or presents, technically. But... oh no, the crystals are presents. Anyway. Time to clear Skullwoods. I've found one of the items, that means there is one more. I wonder, do bombs work on Mothula? Okay, that's just being careless. Yep, if you go behind the right torch, you can shoot to the left to get both at once and save a little bit of magic. I do need this key, so... get a little bit of magic back. Let the hand drop so it doesn't try to grab me when I'm falling in the hole. Yeah, I'm gonna try the... that did seem to work. Yeah. That was kind of disgusting. Still no lamp, but another present. Try to think where else that lamp could be, though. Maybe Thieves Town? Maybe the earlier parts of Mire? Oops. Yeah, I can never remember where is clear. I think just right outside the entrance there. Yeah, that's perfect. And this is a heart piece. So pendant's not required unless you do actually need to clear everything. Okay, quick bathroom break. Ah, I just remembered I still have boots checks. So we'll do the library, then go up to Bronkrox and King's Tomb, if needed. I've also remembered that because this is on beginner, that should mean item placement is such that lamp is required logically for any dark room, not just the ones without torches. That's a shield. Not what I'm looking for. Which should mean that lamp is available earlier rather than later. But still no sign of it. Huh, I just noticed the flowers don't animate like they normally do. Because they're frozen. There's gold sword. So I'm pretty decked out on equipment. Just need a lamp. Again, a more skilled runner would just go through the dark rooms in the dark and not care. But there are several I don't really know my way through well enough. And the basement of pod with fighting turtles in the dark. No thanks. Desert and mire. It's not ideal, but and unless I go into the dark in pod, desert mire and thieves are all I've got left. And the blizzard is clearing up. Plus, for all I know, there could be some fun Christmassy stuff in here. particularly on the boss, and now that I have silver arrows, it'll be pretty easy. Sword beams make that pretty trivial. Okay, we're back to dungeon clearing. It may be a pendant dungeon, but it's still something. Key. You do need a key to continue to the left, but there are easier keys to get. Like right here. And what you're meant to do here is pop on an invulnerability item. Not actually required. Yeah, stick with their exploding presence. Okay, this is completely pointless here, but... Nope. That's not how you do it. Go out of the doorway, pixel in, hold left and dash. I was not holding left far enough. There. Dash right through the railing. It is more useful on the other side. And I think I got myself stuck. Yeah, there's another key. But yeah, that was worse than pointless. It is more useful on the left side as a shortcut. Alright, let's get back to dungeoning properly. It would probably help not to run into the fire bar, though. Grab this while I'm here. Compass. Alright, I am looking for the lamp, so there is no point in going into the darkness in the basement. But I think this was the compass and not the map. Doesn't really matter. Big key. Okay, streaming is still streaming. I saw some not on the little YouTube window in the background. But we're back. This goes much faster with the fire rod because you can shoot through the blocks while they're moving. Kind of curious what the hint tile in here says, though. So I'll check that before jumping in the hole. Oh. That's right, it was a hint for the previous room. Okay, heart piece. Kind of a waste. I still have the big chest to check, though. And I think that's the last thing in here that I can do without going into the dark. And because logic, the lamp can't be down there anyway. There it is. Alright, then we're off to Pod. That was the crystal, wasn't it? Oh, it's in a dark world, so... Yep. Pod it is. And then presumably we go to Dan's tower and go fight Ganon afterwards. But there could be an unexpected twist. Okay. And we're back to the dungeon. So what don't I have? Yep, Bugnet, Ether, and the other cane. So nothing important. You just go straight to the boss and not care. There we go. Get the arrows back. Wait through this overly long cutscene. It's not as bad as the one in Meyer, if only because you can actually see it. But yeah, they could have made those move a little bit quicker. And here I can see what I'm doing. It's almost better to be hurt here. Because then your sword beams aren't getting in the way of doing good damage. Okay, on to the boss. That's different. Not very Christmassy. Silver arrows will one-shot it, but with the gold sword it's pretty much just as fast to use that. Here's some arrows. And our last reindeer. Okay, so unless there's some other weirdness going on, I should be able to just go up the mountain to Ganon's tower, find the key, go up, beat Aghanim, beat Ganon, and that's game. I was thinking about going ahead and beating the pendant bosses also, just to see if they look any different, but nah, I think this has gone on long enough. Although if you do want to check this out for yourself, there is a link to it in the description. It'll probably be available for another week or two, maybe. And after that, the regular randomizer will still be there, just not at the Festive link. Okay, I need to hop back to the Dark World to get to the tower. Okay, that is how you do that. Hammer dash and then press a different direction at the end to turn. Oh, cancel the dash, rather, which then makes the hammer hammer. Alright. And now, on to Gin's Tower. Interesting, your dashing speed is the same as their fireball speed. By the power of the crystal reindeer, the tower will open. And presumably the sign will say that. Yep. Start with Hope Room. Need to find the big key and at least one small key to go up the tower. And that was not it. That's 2 checks. The torch item will be a present. 3 checks, that's a key. Let's just kill these. Okay, are we back? Alright, it looks like we're back. My internet had a bit of a hiccup, but we are back connected. I'm seeing the streaming again. Nothing of importance in there, just ether. And some more keys. So that was 2 checks on the right side, 3 was torch, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be number 8. Oh, we got a full stock of shields, for what that's worth. That worked out. So check 9 is coming up. Yep. Messed that up a little bit. 9 is a piece of heart. But we've got 4 more coming up in Brando Room. There. Wasn't sure that would hit it from that angle. It's 10, 11, 12. 13. Let's go ahead and do Ice Harvest before doing right side. With silvers and traction, it'll be pretty easy. There, got the teleport skip. Alright, Bob looks gnarled because I took the chest or torch item. That worked. Christmas trees are back. To get lined up better. Honey, there's the big key. So I was right to keep going. Okay, if you start dashing just after you take damage, you get a bit of dash off before it starts hurting again. Okay, I seem to be having problems with glitching out with the stream at this point. I'm not sure if it's the internet or if it's the streaming software or if it's something else, but it looks like we're back again. Going to hope that doesn't cheese out during Ganon. So I have a feeling it's going to be interesting at the end. I should be using the bomb chucker. Yeah, that worked well. And the statues are flashing like they're taking damage, but I don't think you can actually kill them. Yeah, that was nice and easy. Let's try down the land boost. Which kind of look like wreaths almost. Anyway, I want the cane for the upcoming room. That is so satisfying. This room I have a little more trouble with. I think you should... Wow, that was off. You need to get that on the conveyor. These can't light torches, can they? Yeah, didn't think so. wasting shots, but I have more than enough magic. Okay, normal bomb strat won't work because you can't. Oh, maybe it'll. Did I just kill the spike? Okay, doesn't work on the big one though, but I think that bomb just killed the little spike. Okay, money. Wasn't expecting anything. Certainly nothing useful, because I already have everything I could possibly want. So can this hurt Moldorm? Apparently so. That was unexpected. But it could kill spikes, so why not Moldorm, I guess? Weird, but I'll take it. So maybe it could have killed the statues and some other things if I kept trying long enough. Aghanim doesn't seem to like it either. Okay, that was fun. Definitely not how you normally kill him. Which, of course, raises the question, does it work on Ganon? $18 red mail, let's go. Yeah, this is working pretty well. It looks like it gets multiple hits. That's probably why it lags so much, though. Anyway, Santa Ganon. At this point, you just need to hit him to make the 4 break. And we have a Ganon fall. Oh well. I was being a bit careless. See if this says anything interesting. Nothing immediately relevant. Anyway, grab a fairy, go back in. Almost there. That's interesting. Looks like the present launcher is secretly a modified bow. That should be enough damage. No? It sounds like more than it is. Okay, now we're getting teleports. And it looks like the game is set so the first time he'll only teleport once. But if you come back to him after failing, then it's properly randomized again. Or something like that. The one thing I remember from races is that it is set up so that each seed, his teleport pattern the first time you face him is the same for that seed, regardless of who's facing him how many times, or whatever, to keep things fair for everyone. It could have set that up for a triple. Never mind. That's Ganon beaten. I'm kind of curious if you could finish him off with the gift cannon, but easier to just use silvers. Oh, and 2,000 money exactly. Alright, we have ending. I think the curtains are normally red. Pretty sure they're not that color, at least. Anyway. So functionally, this was not that much different from normal randomizer. We did have the frozen lakes. We did have the swamp palace was a lot different because of that. And of course, we had the present launcher, which is completely new this year. I believe the frozen water has happened before. The snowy grass has also happened. There was one year where you needed to get an item to not take damage out in the cold. But apparently they decided that was not fun and got rid of it pretty quickly. Exchanging gifts at your house. Your uncle has a nice warm beanie. Expensive mall. I forget what Zora, or not Zora, had, but it was not particularly important. And it looks like in this particular version of the randomizer, the messages are not affected by what's there anyway. Normally it would say something about what Zora was selling, what the dig spot had, what was at the magic shop, what the bottle boy has. Sick kid. But it looks like in the Christmas edition, at least this year, they're all standardized to Christmas-related stuff. Also, the old lady there seems to be holding something that is not a broom. Not sure what. Yep. When I was your age, I had to walk to school in the snow, uphill, both ways. Kids these days. Ah, humbug. Anyway, getting to the end of this, the broken heart sleeps again. This one is still customized to whatever the item is, but we already knew what that was from checking it with the Book of Medora earlier. Anyways, the music changed here. This is the standard music. Let's fast forward in the dashing through the snow to again and he must slay. Still can't find the bow, slashing all the way. With lantern and with glee, making torches bright. Which chest will hold BK in Ganon's tower tonight? Oh, jingle bells, 50 smells, Moldorm knocked you down, binds 3 heads, killed you dead while armor stands around. Oh, farewell bugs. Ganon hugs Uncle took the bed. It's no fun when you can't run because boots are on the ped. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to read that all fast enough, but yeah. We have a custom version of Jingle Bells. Anyway, let's just fast forward for the rest of this. Credits look like they're normal otherwise. King of 3D. That looks different. Special thanks, randomizer contributors. Enemy, dwarf, festive, sprite. Your sprite by Damon. Embassy support, Padlet Shuffler, website logo, special thanks. Community Discord, important stuff. Took a little while to find a second store, but because the beginner free set, we started with one, so not a big deal. Very early flute. Boss kills are of course weighted towards the higher stores because of starting with one. and not going into the dungeons right away. Damage taken pretty low. Magic used also pretty low. Not sure what normal, so to speak, levels for those are. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and 185 of 216 items. Total time, not quite 2.5 hours. Yeah, that was pretty fun. I think I was underusing the explosive gift launcher. It looks like it could kill pretty much anything, including things you can't normally kill. So if I try another one, I'll try more of that. Probably not going to stream another one. I'm thinking I might do some mini glitch videos in upcoming Saturdays. We'll see. I have some ideas. Anyway, this has been Airphone playing the 2022 Zelda Link to the Past Randomizer Festive Edition. What was it? Don't Gift Up. That was what it was called. Anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever else. Enjoy